In today's lesson, we'll be learning how to determine the y-intercept of a quadratic relation. If you look at the quadratic relation on the left, you'll see that the y-intercept is positive 15. Now, to determine the y-intercept in standard form, that is quite simple. That is because the last number in standard form tells us the y-intercept. So we also know that it's positive 15. However, if a quadratic relation is not in standard form and you're not provided its graph, you're going to have to find it algebraically. And you can do that with this simple method. If you look over here, all you need to do is sub x0 to find the y-intercept. And that is because the coordinate of every y-intercept has its x-coordinate as 0. So we're going to sub in x as 0 in factored form. 0 minus 3 is negative 3, and 0 minus 5 is negative 5. Since there's a hidden multiplication between these two numbers in brackets, negative 3 multiplied by negative 5 becomes positive 15. And that matches up with our quadratic relation on the left. In vertex form, we're going to follow the exact same method. We're going to substitute x as 0. Next, 0 minus 4 is negative 4. Negative 4 to the power of 2 is the same thing as negative 4 times negative 4, which would make it positive 16. Then 16 subtract 1 gives you 15. So overall, you can find the x-intercept of a quadratic relation by looking at its graph, or you can look at standard form and look for the constant, or you can do it through factored form and vertex form by subbing x as 0 and solving for y.